You ready to get this Thanksgiving fucking party started? Alright guys, you know him, you love him. Please welcome to stage the one and the only Shane Gillis and Matt McCusker, everybody.
No, you don't want nada. None of this. It's gunning this, brother running this. Buffalo soldier, look, it's like I told ya. Any games in that sentence, just behind that dress. Wish you could get rest. Rough necks, no check it on the vibe. Watch your step, reflect to get a hold of this eye. Swallow your pride, don't let your lip react. You don't wanna see my hand where my hip be at. With Artemis, from the start of it. Running the game, James West.
Yes.
What up? What the fuck is up? I already see some haters out there. I see some doubters. I see some fucking doubters out there.
Haters.
Oh my god. What up?
How about white people? Just the best. What a great race. No, the last time we did this show, I opened with, I was like, yo, white people! And it was double the size of this, at least. And it got an uproar, and then the next day was Charlottesville.
Yeah.
And I just laid hungover on the couch with anxiety, like, oh my god, I'm one of these guys.
He might have been here. You might have charged him up.
I might have Dodge charged him up. All right. Hey, you guys get it? Come on, hot gas. We wrote that. That took us 5 days. I was like, what's funny about white terrorism? Huh?
Hey, all right. I see some of those frowns turn upside down, man. I see people loving this now. That's all it took was some white nationalism. You guys are all fucking happy. That's good.
That's right. Well, we do have a very
up.
downtrodden audience.
Why?
Well, they're just like, they're poor, shitty people. Like, I feel like
that guy's powerful.
Hitler.
That guy looks like Bill Gates, dude. He's rich as fuck, man.
Oh, well, that's he has no idea who we are. That's a leftover from
that guy's got leather on. He's fucking loaded.
That's, again, everybody you see is a leftover from the Damarera comedy show.
Not everyone. Just like the core middle. I know that table right there. It's my brother and my cousin and his girlfriend. So.
It's your hot ass brother, Billy.
Yep, check him out.
Yo, shout out, Billy. What
Damn.
up?
He's like the Sabretooth, my Wolverine. He's got that sick beard. It's bigger than me.
That's actually, he's actually not wrong with that analogy. That's actually a pretty good, very Sabretooth-esque, very dark, still kind of cool, even though he's a bad guy.
Yep.
Hey, how are you guys?
Shit.
Hoping more people would be here.
I'm actually pretty happy with who came out.
Really?
Yeah, man, this is a crowd. This is good. Loving it. Whoa.
Sabretooth did not clap.
It's alright.
Classic tooth.
I'm on a hot streak right now. I'm on a hot no-fap streak.
Oh!
Yep. Does anyone here do no-fap? I'm the only one who holds in my cum? Alright,
Billy,
that's fine.
Billy, you ever
There we go.
no-fap?
Billy's no-fapped.
Of course, another...
Billy claims he did 90 days. Don't believe it. I still release. My whole new thing now... My thing now is I don't like watching porn when I'm in a relationship. I think it ruins relationships. I hold all my cum in for my girlfriend, and if she doesn't have sex with me, I treat her very badly. That's my new thing now. I guilt her.
How'd you guys feel about that Dom Herrera? He stayed for just a fucking truther talking about cum.
No, I'm telling you, man. It's helped me so much in my relationship because it's like she's the gatekeeper to me coming, so I'm just so much nicer to her.
No, we talked about this.
Yeah, man.
I was just home and I'm always very nice and loving. And then once I ejac, I'm just like...
Once you crumb.
Once I crumb all over her, and then I'm just like, get the fuck away from me. I'm trying to... You know how it is when you crumb on your lady, and you're like, stop hanging out with me. I already crumbed. What are you around me for? You know what I'm talking about.
No, I'm the opposite. I like to snuggle after I crumb. Beforehand, I'm kind of irritable and crabby.
So you're crabby, and then you crumb.
Yeah.
And then you become.
If I don't crumb for 4 days, I'm a crab. A total fucking crab.
Are you?
Oh my god.
I've noticed you have been. When's the last time you crumb?
This morning, 5:30 in the shower.
Damn, dude. He keeps hitting these.
Dude.
He's been, every time I've talked to him and asked him when's the last time you fucking crumb, he's like, hit it in the shower at 5:30 in the morning. What a fucking crazy relationship.
That's fucking...
First off, if I'm in the shower at 5:30, that's a miserable experience. And there's zero chance someone's going to be like, do you need to crumb? I'll be like, yes, babe.
I'm basically like Crixus from Spartacus. I just wait in my chambers, and then my dominus is like, I will release you now, come to the showers. I'm like, my lady. Just wait my turn, man.
It's
man, I'm telling you, man, it's not good. Like, if you're just like watching porn and coming all the time, you're just like, you don't put up with your girlfriend's shit like you should. Yeah.
How many people here are watching porn and coming all the time?
Everyone, dude. You fucking kidding me? Everyone.
I think just because you were addicted to porn, you just assume. Like, I don't do that.
You jerk off every day.
It's a fucking nightly. I don't invest.
Yeah, right.
I'm not invested.
I know when you jerk off.
I'm
you jerk
just,
off every night.
I'm not. Yeah, it's nice. Maybe. No, I didn't.
Every other. Sometimes you save up.
Every other. That's
but you
fine.
save up just
no, I
to
don't
spice it up.
I've never cognizantly been like, oh, I'm going to save my crumb. It's always just like, I don't feel like, I didn't even think about it. I just went to sleep.
Well, that's why I'm fucking pumping them out at 5:30 in the morning. Dude.
That's what I mean.
It's all standing sex too. It's thigh burning
standing
sex.
Standing
dude, it's a shower
sex.
It's actually not that good.
What a miserable.
But when you got 5 days in you, it's good stuff. All right, you guys hit a wall. That's fine. Seriously, hold in your cum.
You know what? Shower sex is the worst sex.
Well,
because the water takes away all your crumb.
What do you mean?
It takes away the
what
ladies. It takes away the ladies' crumb.
Your
crumb, and now you're just flesh on flesh.
We're not like in between. We're not in between
fire.
the jet stream of water, dude. We're fucking
Water.
my stout butt's blocking the water from her genitals.
Oh, so you take the water?
I take the water on my back.
The water.
I take the water on my back.
I duck my girlfriend's head like it's Guantanamo Bay. I'm like, where the fuck did you put the Pop-Tarts, you dumb bitch? And I waterboard her until she admits that I love s'more Pop-Tarts, and she knows that I like s'mores.
That's hot. Just pinch your nose a little. Yeah, man. Dude, I'm telling you, go on Reddit, go to NoFap. There's people who swear. Today, this is fucked up, but it did happen today. I was in the NoFap subreddit, chilling, checking with my boys, thanking them for keeping me on a clean streak, and it was the first ever girl I've ever seen post to Reddit. Kicker, she was 16.
That's actually very hot.
Well, I mean, I thought it was like an FBI sting.
You guys gonna act like that's not hot?
It is. I think she sent like 6 dudes into relapse right there.
Oh my god.
Dudes just jerked off on her message. You're like, oh god, I'm done. I quit.
So wait, 16-year-old hot?
Allegedly,
hot.
Yeah.
Definitely hot.
Allegedly.
And she chimed in and was like, I haven't come in.
She said she was on day 1 of NoFap and that porn's ruined her life since she was 13. And I was like, alright, I'm deleting this fucking thread because people are going to jail over this. There's definitely 5 guys who inboxed her like, hey, I can help you if you want. Nope. Not me. I had a show to do. Can't be getting busted. All right, sorry. It's not my thing.
Reddit was the worst thing that has
Best
happened
thing
to
that's
you.
ever happened to
Ever.
me. I did keto. I was on a
Matt went
keto
from
diet.
like slight conspiracy theories
Oh, I'm in it
to
now.
then he just discovered Reddit this year.
It's the best.
And now he's talking. Now he's
Yeah, I was ketogenic for a while.
NoFap community.
I can't believe someone else has to like not do that.
My sister.
You think your sister doesn't fat run? Spotlight, stage left, please. That's gross.
Oh, she definitely doesn't. Absolutely, she's undefeated.
That was her this morning. That was her like, I'm 16, I'm trying to...
Yeah, that was my. That's funny.
All right.
Any of you guys not come?
I'll tell you what I...
Fucking Dom Herrera fans with glasses?
Dom Herrera, NoFaps.
You guys ever not come?
Dom Herrera has like a fossilized epididymis, dude. He hasn't came in forever.
Dom Herrera was very old. I saw him tonight. He was deathly old. That literally may have been his last show.
That might be you. Just get ready, dude.
What?
You'll be taking his spot next year.
Dom Herrera does.
He'll
Dom
probably die.
Herrera and I do have very similar heads. I do have a very old.
Gotta put on a Jeff cap backwards.
True.
They look good. I actually came across. I've never been like perturbed. I guess you know, like in the '50s, like Elvis would like knock his knees, and people would be like, "That's the devil" and shit. I found my version of that today, and it's fucking. Did you ever hear of nugget porn?
Nugget
porn.
I have not.
No one else fucking reads this shit.
Does anybody in this room
Who,
know
does anyone know?
on earth what he's talking about?
Take a guess what nugget porn is, sir. Huh? Okay, so you know what the fuck it is. You said no, and you're a liar. Yeah, okay. I thought it had to do with weed. I swear to God. I was like, all right, it's weed. This is weird.
I was thinking, like,
bro, you just totally blew up your fucking spot. I don't know. Amputee porn? Is that what it is? Yeah, dude.
He did. He was. Yeah, you were a little confident on that.
I don't know. Girls with no arms and legs to get fucked? Maybe? I don't know. Spitballing here.
Wait, they have girls with no arms and no legs?
Dude,
porn?
I thought it was nugget porn. I thought it was about weed. All right? And I didn't click it because just in case, I'm still, you know, in recovery of PMO, porn, masturbation, orgasm. Vicious cycle. So I'm like, let me just Google what the fuck this is and like read a dictionary. Yeah, and apparently it's about...
Did you just say read a dictionary?
Or whatever, you know what I mean. Google a dictionary. A definition. So I'm like, let me read the definition, and apparently it's, yeah, like this gentleman said, scholar of the internet. Yeah, it's a woman with no arms and no legs that has sex. For money. She gets paid. She's an actress. And that wasn't even the part that bothers me. The part that bothers me is that she's in a burlap sack the whole time. Hence the nugget. And I was like, that's kind of fucked up. But at the end of it, true nugget porn, the guy at the end is supposed to hoist her over his shoulder and walk away like that's where I was like, that's enough. That's fucked up. That's disgusting. I was literally offended. I was like, Jesus Christ. These kids and their nugget porn. Dude, just...
Was she attractive? Was her torso?
I didn't look. I'm clean.
Look?
I'm clean. I know I didn't look, dude. Some guy walks away like Golden Axe and just fucking walks her away from the fucking thing.
So he put her in a sack?
Apparently.
And walked away.
After they're done, you hoist her, chuck her over to Santa Claus, and you're out. I guess you just walk off set and drop her down. It's just a movie. Like, he doesn't go home. That was something fucked up I found out about. Really, we should actually bring old Tommy Pope out, dude. So you
think we should bring Tommy out?
Probably not. We should keep him locked in there for a little
bit. Old fucking
bit.
Tommy is a good friend of ours. He had a couple cocktails,
He's drunk.
so I don't think it's going to improve this if we bring him out. Fuck you. Billy, fuck this old pussy up. My sister and all your Arabs.
Yeah,
my sister brought like 10 Arabs.
Seriously?
Enough to cause a fucking 9/12. There's enough here to hijack a couple planes. My sister married an Egyptian, which is...
What? That's like, good.
That's all right. It's probably second best.
Wait, hold on. Break down the list.
I go white guy. I wish she would have done that. just find a good white guy that's into nugget porn. And then I don't know. That's tough. That's a toss-up after that. What? Got fucking Mexicans? No.
What?
I don't want some lad planting his seed in my...
Hey, so what's wrong with this Samia, dude?
I do not... No. Lads would have been good. If he was a traditional lad, I don't want some...
You know, like a new age cool lad with
I
a
do
spike?
not want a cool lad. My girlfriend...
I mean, I'll take a lad.
You would handle that? You'd be alright with the lad?
Yeah, I love the lads, bro.
Marrying your sister.
Yes. I don't care who's married. My sister can marry...
Yeah, obviously I don't care that much, but I'm giving it...
it's eating you.
I'm ranking it.
You're being honest, you're ranking it.
Arabs are... He's a Christian Arab.
That's points.
That fucking doubles his fucking... That's way better. If she married a Muslim Arab, I'd be like, oh my god. That sucks. Why'd you marry a fucking Muslim? Are we all going to pretend like you'd be fine with Muslims entering your family? Is that what we're going to do in this room? This room of people. Every one of you would be like, I would, with open arms,
So it all.
welcome a Muslim from Egypt. Not like a
Wait,
fucking...
what's wrong with Egypt? That's a good place.
No, it's not.
Hit
It
the pyramids, bro. Hit the pyramids.
was a while back. A while back. They've steadily regressed.
That's got the giant like lion head thing.
Well, black guys built the pyramids and then left, and now it's just Arabs.
Yeah, obviously.
You know how black guys built everything great in Egypt?
I knew this would happen. I'm talking about nugget porn and not coming, dude, and now here we are.
Look, I'm sick of black people. No, but Arabs are probably...
This is your warm up for Thanksgiving. You're in the Thanksgiving bullpen right now.
Thanksgiving. You're dead, you dumb fucking faggot. All right. I'll fucking arm wrestle you now.
Oh my
Steve,
God.
Pussy.
Holy shit. Oh my God.
Arabs are Christian Arabs.
Good stuff.
Second place.
It's good stuff. Huh? Bro,
Yeah.
you fucking lost your credibility
Yeah.
way earlier,
You're the
dude.
nugget porn guy.
Like you nugget porn man.
But yeah. It was funny though when
Huh?
I
What'd you say, cuz? Hey Arnold's the background. What the fuck? Who put Hey Arnold on the thing? Who just derailed this fucking
where is Hey Arnold?
Oh, he's saying this behind us.
Oh, all right. Well, fuck
Yeah.
it, dude. Let me go back to my hate speech.
Go back.
That's the difference between me and Hitler. Hitler would have never been derailed by this. Everybody talks about how good Hitler is. You ever think Hitler was mid-speech, just like, "Oh, John Biden, du wollen Ostern von Ostern," and then some guy was like, "That's actually Hey Arnold," and he was just like. It's like, what? What is an Arnold?
You been hiding that German accent from me, bro? God damn.
A good Deutschland in me. I had a couple
God.
beers.
It's all coming out, dude. It's all coming out. It's all coming out. This is a pure glimpse into your subconscious, dude. All day. It's fucking German speeches. Rankings of potential suitors by race for your sister.
Anyway, back to Arabs.
I don't know, man.
We got a bunch of good Arabs here.
My first
How about
bet.
that for progressive?
That's good.
Huh?
Hell yeah.
When's the last time Helium had fucking 10 Arabs here?
Ah, this club's racist, bro.
That's pretty good.
This club's so
Arabs usually don't like jokes. I don't know if you know what they did in France.
Ooh, you know. And what you guys do about it,
Couple
you
people
cowards?
drew cartoons and you white pussies sat back.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
I'm trying to think. My sister is married to a white guy, but you know, I'm trying to think.
Nice. That's nice.
You saw Selena recently.
Who's Selena?
Selena, the movie.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah, that guitarist, her boyfriend. I wouldn't mind my sister tangoing with him.
All right. Well, all right.
Fucking shredding licks, dude. My father
sister-
being like, "I forbid you from dating him."
Yeah. If she found like a hot Mexican,
You mean like with a ponytail?
yes, like a ponytail, above 5'5". I'd be like, "Fuck you, dude."
I tried to hold my laugh in. I couldn't.
What?
All right. Yeah.
I did it well, and now you.
Was that you?
Yeah.
A lot of people trying to get in on this fucking podcast, man. You guys fucking can't, dude.
Dude.
It's Matt and Shane's secret podcast, not
This
fucking.
is very secret. What's your name and what's your profession? Where do you work?
Yeah,
so
man.
I can public. I want to make it public that Dr. Orthodontist, whatever, is a fucking Nazi. It is on braces. He makes the Star David with rubber bands. So they identify you?
Huh? 5'5" what, dude? Are you like Steve Carell's grandfather, dude? Who the fuck are you?
This guy had a couple cold ones.
You had a couple of fucking
Sighties.
Yinglies.
You got a couple sighties in you. All right.
Damn, bro.
Uh,
We're gonna fight a couple of 50-year-olds after this. That'll be good.
yeah, that actually would be a sick fucking podcast.
Episode 56, dude.
Oh yeah, it wasn't.
Fallout.
It was not cool. It was not a cool podcast.
Oh man.
Was it?
We just cut right where
I
we
forgot
were
about
like,
that.
oh, this would be sick if we fight these old guys.
Yeah, we did. We fought them.
We fought them for the next 40 minutes.
We did. We beat
And
them.
we destroyed them, but it wasn't funny.
Yeah.
The some parts were funny.
Oh, it was so much so that we got like a weird.
One of the drunk old guys contacted the Helium Comedy Club and wrote a long-winded...
He like my cousin Vinny'd us.
Yeah, he tried to use his fucking law degree against us.
He really did. He put like patents and trademarks and shit on
Yeah, but
certain things.
it was the night of the
think-
show. He was hammered.
That
That,
was a
whole
f-
thing was all run on
Oh,
sentences.
that's true.
It was garbage.
I wonder if it was a Facebook message because it
It
did
was
say
a Facebook message.
I give
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Facebook permission to share this. It's like, dude, Facebook and share.
Yeah, it was a Facebook message. But
Can
so
you
then that-
imagine being 50, getting your ass handed? Like he heckled and we just basically made fun of him. Just said, like we'd kick his ass and made fun of him for being losers. And he got so upset that he wrote a Facebook message to the club.
no, I can't imagine.
If I was 50 and if I was getting my ass handed to me, I'd eventually be like, fuck you guys and just leave. Or I
Yeah.
wouldn't even think twice.
Well, what got him was the Penn State thing.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know if we included it in there, but at one point, a guy, these old guys in the front, one of them was like, Notre Dame got killed by Miami, and I was like, oh yeah, they got fucking crushed. I was
Having
like,
fun, yeah.
I was like, you must be a Penn State fan if you're bringing that up.
And they didn't say anything at first.
And they were quiet, and then eventually we got the one guy to crack and be like, oh, it's my alma mater. I am a Penn State, and it's like I knew you were a fucking.
That
Penn
was the
State
beginning
fan.
of the end. That was like 5 minutes. You called that, and then we went talking. And 5 minutes later, he admitted it, and I was like, "Oh boy!"
yeah. And
I
then-
was so happy.
And then I tried to. I don't want to fucking make you a bad
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
I tried to make him denounce Joe Paterno.
That's
And
not being a bad guy.
like every Penn State fan, refused to do it.
He wouldn't do
and
it.
deflected. He was like, "What about Catholics? You like Notre Dame, right?"
Yeah,
And I was like, "Well, fuck Catholics.
instantly.
Fuck Pope Benedict, dude. I can fucking do that."
Wait, I think what got him on the defensive quick is as soon as he admitted to liking Penn State, I called him a toucher.
Yeah, that was.
That was part of what he was
I
trying to
didn't
like
remember
fake
that.
sue us. That was what he was trying to fake sue us.
And he wrote that in his.
Yeah, I was like, "You're a fucking toucher, dude. You're a fucking toucher."
Yeah, I had to go back. When I listened to it, I was like, oh, shit, we did call him a toucher. So I was like, I don't remember calling him a fucking toucher.
I called him instantly. I was like, "You're a fucking toucher, dude."
Yeah, dude. Well, the rest of the podcast was a mess.
Well, it was just funny because you were like, dude, just all you got to do is just say, like, look, man, I love Penn State. Just denounce Joe Pa.
Yeah.
Just say it was a good idea for them to remove him.
And then what
he couldn't do it.
Did you hear him say, finally, after, so we asked him, and he was like, Notre Dame. How about Notre Dame? You're
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Catholic. What about all that? And I was like, fuck it, dude. I don't support that shit.
Yeah.
And
That was
then,
when you were like, fuck Benedict.
Yeah, I was like, fuck Pope Benedict. I was like, I'll support Francis. Francis is the man. But I was like, you can do that with Joe Pa.
He
You can
thought
say,
he had
fuck
you
Joe
cornered,
Pa,
dude.
and be like, Franklin's the man. He couldn't do it. And then
It's probably got him out of so much shit at work. We're like, oh, how about Penn State? He's like, you're a fucking Catholic. And the guy was like, oh, fuck, and like
Yeah.
walked away.
But then we asked him one more time to denounce him, and he was like, prove it.
Yep.
That was when we were like, holy fuck, this guy is unreachable. He screamed, prove it, about the Sandusky
At one
thing.
point, too, he even went, like, we're like, prove it. I remember he goes, it is what it is. And
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
nah, dude, it's fucking child rape.
Yeah, and then you were like, what would have to happen at Penn State for you to not be a fan? And I was like, child rape?
Exactly. Yeah, like,
I was
there's
like,
a-
if this guy can handle that,
Yeah, literally. They could behead. They could do like an ISIS beheading and be like, well, it's
like,
just,
it doesn't affect the players. Those are still good
what's
kids.
it got to do with the team?
Yeah.
Dude, that's
So it was a
gotta
drunken
suck
mess.
though. If you love something, like if you're like, I'm gonna bring my son there, he's gonna bring his son there, and the news must have came out, and that guy was just like,
No, when the news came out, he was one of the people rioting. When they fired Joe Paterno, people rioted.
he was fucking.
He must have been furious.
If that's how he handled himself in a room full of people, being like, Joe, dude, no,
Yeah.
The day it came out, he must have been
must have
fucking
been
all
going nuts.
caps on Facebook.
He must have been going nuts.
I'd love to get access to his Facebook.
I
Go
know.
back
I wish
to like 2
I
years
didn't.
ago.
I didn't get to see his name. I didn't see it on Helium's. But yeah, that our guest Tommy didn't make the cut on this. He was a little banged up. He was
little
funny.
drunk.
He was funny, but the
He
show
was-
ended up just being more hostile. Than,
He was fun. He came out right away to those guys too, and he's like, "What do you?
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?" He was like, The guy said
Yeah.
something like, I forget what he said, but he got
It was
made fun of. These old men, literally, it was basically imagine if your dads were there, and we sat there and told them that our dads were going to beat their fucking ass. They were pussies. You called the one guy a pencil neck bitch.
Yeah.
And told him that your dad would do fucking wrestling moves on him and have fun with him. Dude. It was
Yeah, it was ugly.
These dudes, and they even try to back out even more. And they were like, well, where are your dads now? And they're like, not here, you fucking losers. They're at home. They're tired. And these guys just, every turn they try to take, they just got hit by another fucking truck. And it was just like...
And the crowd was with us.
The crowd
started to get violent towards the guys. That was another problem. People, allegedly,
someone I know went up to him and grabbed his shoulder and told him he was going to beat his fucking ass.
Yeah, our fucking the Shatheads got rowdy quick, dude.
Yeah, it was the general consensus that they were being dickheads.
Well, they were being dickheads.
But every time we made fun of them, the crowd was just they were laughing. So that was that was like the one good thing that carried the whole thing.
Here's the thing that sucks is we got to take it out. And I'm okay with it because at that point, by the second half of that thing, I was already running hot. I was doing the Hitler. I was getting a little racist. Sorry, people who think I'm racist. And
well, you came out and said white people are the best race.
Well, that's because I was making fun of what I did last time.
I know.
And then Charlottesville happened, and I was like, oh, fuck.
I know. The Dodge Charger line was fucking...
That was great. That was fun. Although I think it was a Challenger.
Challenger.
No, we said Charger, but whatever.
Nah.
But then the next morning on this one, still wake up with crushing anxiety because the show was a mess.
Well, the worst part of the whole thing was that so the two guys eventually leave. The two guys were there together getting made fun of Penn State. And this other old man who we assumed was with the other two old men I didn't see him. He crept up from the back.
Yeah.
This guy sat down and he starts talking shit. So we started making fun of him. And at one point, we actually were like, yo, your boys left you, talking about the two old guys next to him.
Yeah.
And he was like, my boy died in the war. And, dude, it just like...
So the two old guys behind him, who we thought were with him, left. And then one of us yelled, like, you're fucking... Even your boys abandoned you. Because he was talking shit.
Yeah.
He just walked up from the back and just started talking shit.
Yeah.
He was like, you show more respect to your fathers, or like something like that.
He did say that. Is that how you talk to your fathers?
Yeah.
We're like, no, because our fathers are fucking pussies.
Yeah, dude. And then it was like, oh, your boys abandoned you, dude. Everyone hates you. And he was like, my boy died in war. What have you got to say about that? Yeah, and I was like, we're not talking about your son, you fucking idiot.
That might have been the weirdest situation I've ever had to handle verbally.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Everyone's having fun. Some guy just... Again, there's like, did it even happen? Is it true? It's like, I don't know.
I don't know. Who the fuck says my son died in war?
I don't know what's more disturbing. If it didn't happen and he made that up to like throw off the show, which actually that'd be a pretty
great move.
Kind of funny, but if that did happen, if I died in war and my dad was at a comedy show being like, my boy died in war, I'd be like, fuck, man.
Especially if we weren't even talking about his fucking kid. If we were like, yeah, your son's probably a fucking pussy. And he was like, my kid is dead. He died in Iraq. That'd be different than us just talking and him being like, well, my son died in war. What do you think?
Us being like, the two guys are like walking out the door. I'm like, oh, your boys are leaving you. And he's like, my son died in war. It's like, dude, you were just waiting to throw this up here.
So I thought the last show gave me some anxiety the next day, but then I woke up after this show.
Really?
And I was like, oh my God.
I woke up happy as a clam. I was like, what a blast.
You didn't show your ass as hard as I did. I showed my ass. Yeah, I was fucking hammered. I was yelling about fucking beating guys' asses and shit. I screamed, you're an old pussy and you're a dumb bitch to these guys the whole time.
I didn't realize
I wasn't even getting new lines. I was just like, shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. And it was crazy. And then
it was still so funny to be there and to see old men get just their asses handed to them. And I thought they were going to come up on stage and try to fight. I was fully ready for it. I'm like, these guys can't take much more of this.
I know. We even said it in the thing. We're like, or security, please. Be ready because these guys are ready to
they took
come
about
at us.
Well, dude, Helium's fucking security force now. I don't know where the fuck they went. They went to like Boscov's and got like new bouncers. It's all just like white guys that look like me and maybe a little bit bigger.
They did good. They did great on Wednesday.
They did, but dude, I need like their ex-security force. I felt invincible, dude. It was it was a bunch of like 6 foot black. It was like 6'3" black dudes who were like easily 280. So I'd be up there like do something. These guys, I'm like, someone could bowl a couple of these motherfuckers.
We got a battle. But no, the security did great.
I'm thinking about
caught some people trying to approach the stage. They caught some people. They caught a couple people.
Who did they get? They got Brittany. Yeah, they got Brittany. That's true. That was a good simulation.
And we were like, no, don't get her. He almost got her.
They didn't tackle her.
He should have fucking speared her.
He should have jumped in front of us and took the fucking bottle.
Exactly.
I'm not that happy with that fucking the way that went down.
Yeah, that happened.
He should have took the bottle and cracked it over his head.
That was because you were doing the bitch thing again.
I know.
Matt kept
saying, I didn't know she was there.
He was talking to his bitch.
I didn't know she was there.
Then she approached the stage with a bottle to attack him. Wonderful stuff.
And I spent the rest of the time being like, I love my babe. I love our life together. Yeah. I love my girlfriend.
Well, it sucks that we can't release this because the guy sent a message to Helium. Helium contacted us and was like, we know you. Like, the problem is we didn't have it written down anywhere that it was a recording. Until I heard Ben, when I re-listened to it and heard Helium, Helium makes an announcement in the beginning of this podcast that's like, this is a live podcast, no heckling.
Yeah.
This is a live recording. So, I mean, legally we're fine, but nobody wants to deal with these fucking old idiots.
Yeah, I just don't want, like I said, it would suck for that guy to, like, raise a big brouhaha at the club, and then now, like, you're in a fucked up spot.
I look like an asshole at the club.
It's not worth it, dude. It was... The moral of the story is you got to come to the live cast.
Yeah, you should.
Because it was fucking funny. I mean, it sucks they derailed it. It was fun, but you can't, and you can't really hear a lot of the stuff they're saying. So it's just us yelling at old men.
Yeah,
which,
again, I don't know how entertaining that is, but I liked it.
I was walking on water the next day. I was like, man, fuck
that
those guys.
So funny.
I was so happy about that.
Well, I got off stage and like a couple other comics were like, "Oh man, that was crazy."
Yeah, it was fucking
they had
crazy.
Like long faces, and I was like, "What the fuck? That was hilarious."
Or those comedians were kind of all like,
they were all like, "Whoa, that was wild." Like they were kind of giving me the.
There was a sad about the guy announcing his dead son. It got sad for a minute. It definitely did.
Yeah, but they were acting like the show was a failure. When in reality, it was just a mess, and it was a funny fucking mess.
It was for that situation. Also, it's a fucking podcast.
Yeah, true.
It's like, in terms of a podcast and excitement, that was pretty fucking exciting. It was.
I've never seen people fight for an entire 40 minutes with old guys. That was hilarious.
That was an interesting thing to see how much they would take. I was like, these guys. I was ready for them to fight the whole time. I was like, we were going. Even like, I don't know if it's chopped out or not, but I was like, dude, if he said that to me, I would fight him. I was trying to get their goats the whole time.
I know, I heard you.
It's like, dude, I wouldn't take that.
Early on, you were starting.
I wouldn't take that.
You were trying to get me and the old guys going at each other, and where you got sucked in. All it took was one of the guys to be like, "Would your daddy pay for this?" And you were all in. You were like, instantly. "Fuck you, say you motherfucker."
No, I was like, explain to me how you think. Why do you think my dad subsidized?
Yeah, no, but that was enough to get you. That comment got you.
He gave me that, and I raised him. My dad would kick your ass, dude, and he was just that. I'm trying to just like travel forward in time and fathom some young kid telling me. I'd instantly be like, "Bring your dad here." It would fuck me up. Like those guys are
they were
ready.
Just hammered.
They
were
drunk.
Old hammered guys.
But they're old drunk men, and it's like, dude, they could have died that night. For them, they would have died over that shit.
Yeah.
If they came up on stage, they would have been like gouging eyeballs and shit. Like they would have been ready to serve life sentences, dude.
We would have beat the fucking brakes off them.
Dude, I would have put Argyle Sweater in a fucking headlock.
Yeah.
I would have fucked him up.
That would have been ugly.
I felt totally comfortable beating the shit out of those guys.
Really?
Yeah. If they approached the stage...
if they came at us, of course.
I was just going to wrestle at first. I was going to wrestle, and if I felt arm swinging, it was just going to be full on, just off the stage, power bomb.
We kept, in between yelling at them, though, it would always be like, all right, we're done. Sorry, we're just kidding. Yeah. And they were still like, fucking asshole. Like, they would still be like, you told me to shut up. And I was like, I did, and I'm sorry. I won't say that again. Yeah. And he was like... You better fucking... And then I was like, all right, well, fuck you, dude. I can get security to come over here and get rid of you, you fucking idiot. I tried to say sorry.
You can't give them power like that either.
We kept trying to fucking say sorry.
Yeah, but it's like, you also, like, if they have to take the sorry, if you're really like, sorry, and he's like, well, you did this, it's like, I'm not going to sit here and totally acquiesce all the power of the show to you, dude. Like, nah, that's not happening.
Yeah.
So once you're up there and you're like, yeah, I guess that was a mistake. Now everyone's kind of like, well, these guys don't know what they're doing. It's like, you got to stay the course. I used to work with a guy who told me a man never apologizes.
Well, that's a crazy statement.
Never apologize. He said at best you wait like 2 days later and like give whoever you're arguing with a piece of candy.
Donald Trump?
No. This is like some dude
advice?
from Indiana. He like operated backhoes. He was like, never apologize. If you're wrong, wait 2 days. Maybe give him a piece of candy and just say, have some candy.
Oh
never apologize. Yeah.
What an idiot.
I know.
What a moron.
I know. He was like a big fat dude, and he was like a barbecue master, and he was like claiming like I make the best smoked pork, whatever the fuck it was. He brought it in one day, dude. It was like a fucking Lunchable. I was like, dude, this fucking sucks. And he like that was his thing too. That was like his main pride, like the stuff he talked about. Like, I'll tell you what, man, I can cook. And he brought it in. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
So never apologize.
I apologize too much.
Never apologize.
I had a comic. I didn't even talk about this.
What?
Did I tell you a fucking comic tried to fight me after?
You told me about that.
Yeah.
Someone tried to punch you in the face.
I think he might have. He was
Why?
like, he was very small, so he like started attacking me, and I
Yeah.
thought he was kidding. And then I felt him like,
I wonder what fueled his attack.
I could feel him start to get sturdy, and then I was like, oh shit, he's serious. Oh my god.
What do you think fueled him?
I told him he sucked at comedy.
And that was full.
That was all it took. He was saying something about my pink dick. He was making fun of like something along the lines of not being able to fully satisfy my woman. Some sort of like dig like that about like I have a tiny white pink dick.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, you fucking suck at comedy. Don't talk to me
Where
like
was the
that.
whole genesis of this whole thing?
I don't know. He was hammered. We were both hammered, but
Yeah.
he was really, I mean, he was hammered enough to try to fight me.
And have you guys talked?
I called him that night making fun of him.
You haven't made up since, though?
Yeah, we were fine.
Oh, you guys are fine
Yeah,
now?
totally. But
No rematch?
I mean, that would be a rough rematch for him. If someone, and Beezer said this after, it was funny. He's like, dude, if somebody's doing commentary on the fight while you're fighting them, it's not a good sign. Like, he was trying to hit me, and I was like, oh shit, is he trying to hit me?
Oh, God, that's...
It was crazy.
I might do an investigative journalism, dude, and get to the source. I'm gonna find out what happened, dude.
Of the fight?
I'm gonna
telling you
investigate
exactly
everyone.
what happened. I think, here's what happened. I leaned, like, he's a lot smaller than me,
Yeah.
too. Like a fucking close to a foot
Yeah.
shorter, and
Yeah.
definitely like 150 pounds short, like small, like 100 pounds.
Yeah,
Like, this was... Violence was
He's a
never...
small dude,
should
yeah.
never have been on the agenda.
Unless, I mean, a ring and or a sling and a rock, he might have stood a
I know,
chance.
that's what he needed. But I think he and I had been talking shit back and forth, but like friendly, as you do.
Yeah,
And then I took it too far by saying he would never be good at stand-up, and he sucked.
that's when he said you have a pink dick.
And no, he said that first.
Oh, okay.
But that was, I mean, I don't get offended
Yeah.
enough to fight ever
Yeah.
on shit like that. If someone's
course.
trying to bother me with words, I'm like,
You're not gonna fight him, yeah.
I'll say something like, you're horrible at stand-up and you should quit.
Yeah,
Because I know that would hurt a
yeah.
lot.
That does hurt. That would hurt.
And then he bucked at me. Like, he faked through a fist. And I was so hammered that I didn't react, and all I did was laugh at him after he did it. So, like, in the same motion of doing that, like, he paused
said, "Fuck
after I
it."
laughed at him. And then he just, like, grabbed me with both hands. Like, he was, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He was losing his mind.
Jesus
And
Christ.
I was like, holy shit, is he serious? I wasn't even looking at him. I was looking at Wood. I was
Yeah.
talking to my friend. I was like, is he serious right now?
And he was behind you actively
He was
trying to
trying
beat you
to
up.
fight me. And I was like, holy shit, he's serious.
Did he actually like crack you?
No, not at all.
So it was a
I
punch
literally don't think he could.
thrown? Was a punch thrown?
Yeah, but he wasn't close. Nothing hit me.
So he just chucked an air punch.
He was just he was latched onto me. It was almost like hockey punches. Like, he was holding onto my shirt. So he was like going nuts.
Damn.
It was wild. And then he got carried out and threw another guy over a bush, and people were like fucking going nuts. And I was
He threw
just
someone else
I
over
was
a
just
bush?
standing there. I was like, what is going on?
He's on a fucking rampage.
He was on a rampage. So then I called him later, and I was like, woo, you fucking bitch, dude.
Oh, my God.
And he honestly goes, he was like, oh my God. He's like, I'm going to kill you. Like, he was serious. He was like really threatening to murder me. He was like, oh my God, I'm going to murder you, dude. I will murder you.
If you got murdered by
I know.
him,
And then I was like, dude, why are you going to murder me? What are you mad at?
I gotta dig into this story, dude.
I just told you everything.
I gotta get all the facts on the ground.
We should try to get.
We gotta get him on
the
here.
tape. The tape.
We gotta
that
get
would
him
be
on here.
so
dude.
funny.
Oh, it'd be so fucking funny. I mean, this was at a bar, right?
Yeah.
I'd love to fucking see that.
Because it's literally me just standing straight up, and
Yeah.
he's like grabbing me and pulling me.
Oh my God.
And I was like, "Whoa, is he serious?" Yeah. So that was a bust. So then I did feel bad about that. I felt bad about that for even being in that situation. That sucks. I like
yeah.
him,
Yeah.
and I shouldn't have been that mean. That
But you guys are enemies now.
No, we're fine. If I see him, I'm gonna
He's
wrestle him.
fucking. Are you gonna wrestle him?
I'll fuck him. I'll fuck with him.
He might just be luring you back in, dude.
He might murder me.
He's gonna hit you with like some sort of cursed object.
Dude, he might murder me. But I did, so I had the anxiety of it. First off, what a fucking douche would be like, you suck at comedy. It's like, dude, I suck at comedy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a shitty thing to say. That makes me look like a fucking dumb dickhead.
To say
So
that
I
to
felt
him.
bad about that. Say that about anybody.
Yeah.
Unless I actually didn't like them. Because I have done that. I don't feel as bad. But, yeah, so then that, and then somebody from the club contacted me the next day and was like, hey, what do you guys want to do about the podcast? Like, because
Yeah.
this guy's threatening to sue us if you release it. So then I had that anxiety.
Yeah.
And it was
It's tough.
it was a nightmare. Because I know you probably wanted to release the thing
It
full
would have been
bore.
yeah, it would have been cool.
So I was like, so I got to mediate between the
I
club
mean, I also don't
and you,
care.
because
Yeah.
you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You want to release it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I want these guys to send me to Raleigh and Buffalo.
That's
and
true.
Yeah, it's like, I'll do whatever you guys say.
That's
I'll
true.
play ball. But I think this is a happy median.
I
medium.
mean, it's
just
it wasn't if it was
some
like
of the cast.
I mean, if it was like a 45 minutes of sheer brilliance, I'd
Yeah.
be like, dude, strongly reconsider.
No, I agree.
But it's like
It
that'd
was-
have been crazy to release that. What I mean, it was funny to be there. If you were there, you listened to it like, oh fuck, I remember that was funny.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was listening to it. I liked it. It was cracking me up. But I listened to like 40 minutes of it, and I was like, all right, this it just totally fell off the last
Yeah, it
half
gets
hour.
rowdy.
But
yeah, other than that, what's going on, man? Do you want to cast it all out, like in
yeah,
this?
we can have a little.
How much time do we have?
cast. We're at 40 minutes.
Total, including the old cast?
Yeah, including the old
Obviously.
one.
All right, good.
The,
What's going on?
Chilling, dude. I just want to address all the fucking haters.
Yeah, we
dude,
had
from
to
the last
fucking
one.
address that.
I gotta address them. Oh yeah. No, I want to address some haters from the last week's.
You got haters?
Yeah, all your fucking boys, dude.
My boys.
Central PA boys, yeah.
What'd they say?
Send me I'm a bitch, dude. Fucking lapdog.
Fuck. No, that's just one kid. That's just Jay Dupes, dude.
No, there was on Reddit, on our little Reddit thing.
Somebody else called you?
People, no, it wasn't. It was just the episode in general. They were like,
Yeah.
"Fuck this! They should fucking told that bitch to suck a dick." And
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
like, dude, I'm just not like there's to be like for people to be like, dude, just express all these. I want you to be my talking head and express all these things. It's like, dude, just fuck off, man.
Yeah, that conversation with Rachel was like, I mean, we're not going to sit there and be like, women fucking suck at comedy.
Yeah.
It's like, and first off, because we don't feel that way. So to have a real conversation, to scream that or
Yeah.
say that to someone's nuts.
Well, I mean, and I don't really give a fuck, but it's funny reading the two things on Reddit and being like, I would have fucking blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, all right, dude, go ahead. But if you're trying to if you think I'm your talking head, guess again, dude, because I bow to no one.
No, you're a lapdog, dude.
Not a fucking lapdog, dude.
So
I'm a fucking
my
renegade.
friend, fucking
That was fucking funny.
friend Jay Dupes, dude, Squints was getting after you. He was saying that in that episode, I was the only one fighting the feminist, and that Matt was the feminist lapdog.
I brought up a bunch of good points,
I know you
dude.
did. It's just so funny to say that to you and get you like, no.
No one's fucking lapdog, dude.
Anytime you can make fun of somebody with like a word like that, like just
Any nickname, yeah.
a lapdog or like a horse feeder or something that's clearly an innocuous, like just a fucking
Yeah.
shitty thing that to make someone defend not being a lapdog is so funny.
But dude, I can defend it all day.
Don't defend it all day. That
My
makes
thing,
it
the
funnier.
thing that killed me that we never addressed was the thing about how men have learned culture, like through culture, to stare at women. That was like the most insane thing.
well, I could tell when she said that, when she was like, men gawking at women is a socially learned. I just wanted to move past that because otherwise we were going to be on that.
That's the crux of that whole issue. To be like the whole thing is that all this stuff is socially learned. None of these for the fact that like so a female comedian goes on stage and her thing was like people are being like, would I fuck this person or not?
Yeah.
And it's like that's not culturally. That's just how
That's how humans are.
humans work, men and
Yeah.
women.
Yeah,
so if
yeah,
a guy
yeah.
goes up, a woman's not being like not thinking about whether they'd fuck him or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was like the whole crux of that whole argument because it was just like that's not culturally learned. That's something that's embedded in us.
No, I agree. And that's
Like
why
it-
I just didn't want to take it there because that's an hour of.
Yeah, but
I wanted to discuss why she thinks women have to work twice as hard in comedy.
That was her whole reason. That like there's this weird cultural thing against her. That the thing that killed me. It was just like if I see an attractive woman, like it literally speeds my heart rate up.
Okay.
Like if you're at the gym, you see like everybody at the gym, girls have like full on yoga pants, just there's some girls that look like just like Instagram models in real life, and you see them, and your heart rate just like,
Your heart pounds.
oh my god, like it affects your central nervous
'Cause you
system.
love them.
And you just love them, dude.
You love
It's
them.
just a woman. She's shaped like a musical note, dude.
You love
She's
those
perfect.
sweeties, dude. Those are
Oh
your
my god,
sweethearts.
those are my little fucking sugar babies, dude. And then like you see this, and like my heart rate sped up. I'm doing everything in my power. Like don't stare at it. They have rules on construction sites on college campuses where you can only look for 2 seconds. That's culturally like
Yeah.
conditioning a man's response to a woman.
Yeah.
But to be like everyone thinks it's cool to check out butts. So I like that killed me, man. That killed me for the next like 3 days of just being like.
Well, you just shouldn't have been a lapdog, and you should have fought it.
You had to get your thing across, dude. I brought up the Clinton thing.
That was good.
Absolute, dude. Just
Yeah, that was good.
absolute dead end, dude.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
I was like, I'll let my boy Shane lasso her down,
I'll
dude.
fucking ride
She
this
just
hog,
fucking
dude.
took off, dude.
She's a slippery hog, dude. You and me are wrestling a wet pig. No, I couldn't, and that was another thing. I couldn't articulate exactly how I wanted to say that. Because it is with a female guest like Rachel, who is like, you know, she's woke. Even though she said, no, that was Toyo. She's like, she's woke and she's into that shit. So you definitely don't want to say the wrong thing. And so when I was trying to discuss the fact that it's ludicrous to say women have to work twice as hard in comedy,
Yeah.
all I said was, I don't think that's true. I didn't say it was ludicrous. I didn't say it was.
I got you. Well,
I was just like, I don't know if that's true. I think it might not be true.
You also don't want to have a podcast where it's like you're just two dudes and you invite a girl down and you were sitting here like, fuck you, you're a fool.
Yeah. Well, and another, like, I don't feel that way.
And that's the other thing,
I
too.
don't see Rachel. I'm never looking at Rachel like, fucking bitch, dude. She thinks she's so fucking. It's just like, no,
that's true.
She's got her. She's smart. And she's just wrong about comedy. That's it.
Yeah.
All the other stuff, like it is socially learned, dude.
To what?
To be as sexual
Check out
as
hot
you
ass,
are.
dude.
You
I
keep
catch it
staring
out of
at
my
butts.
hunter's peripheral. I'm like, oh fuck, there's an ass. I see I can see like 1/1,000,000th of an ass, and my brain's like, there's an ass. Look, and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh hell yeah.
you're like a Native American.
My brain's equipped
Tracker.
to check out ass.
You can look at the sun and fucking here comes ass.
But that, like, dude, that killed me.
Yeah,
But that is true too, man. It's like everyone has like a little niche they carve out, and it's like you know, you do your thing.
And also, we heard I got a ton of good feedback from that episode.
It's true.
It was just those fucking dickheads on our Reddit that were
I know.
like,
And I had fun.
enough of this NPR fucking bullshit.
I know. Well, it's, some people
They just want to
some
hear
people
us,
want a bloodbath, dude.
They just want to hear us talk CITES and do Asian accents. That's all these fucking
That's
animals
true.
want.
Some people never left the column see them, dude. They just want
Oh.
to see fucking people get fed to the tigers.
These
I know.
many women are at the sugar babies at the gym.
But yeah, dude, that was
What do you think about the Asian boys at Drexel? What do they think about the sugar babies down there?
I haven't been at Drexel
Oh,
for a
you
little
haven't
bit.
been?
I've been hitting the mat, dude. I'm back to my practice.
Hey, Drexel.
I'm back to my practice, dude.
What's that?
yoga?
Oh, you're doing
I'm
yoga.
at yoga every day.
Oh man.
I did class today, and I didn't realize they like played like an organ and sing, and I was just sitting there like, what the fuck? It's like summertime in
Were you singing?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
No.
Yeah, definitely. There's one thing that I love is group chanting. I realize this. I fucking
Really?
when they go
Group chanting is sick.
It's wonderful. This lady busts out an organ. It was like sabity baba, dude. It's so because I'm sitting there and I'm like,
holy shit, dude.
She's like, come on at me, and I'm like, all right, this is cool. And then like she's like, everyone respond. And I was like, oh, dude, we got to sing now. So at first I'm like,
You got into it, didn't you?
oh, dude. At the end I was like, sabity baba.
Who's all in there with you?
Just meet a bunch of girls, pretty
You
much.
and the sugar babies.
Just meet a bunch of sugar babies.
Are there any hot babes in there?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking yoga. It's
How many
all
of
hot
them do you
babes.
love when you see them?
I always love the teacher.
You fall in love?
I fall in love with every yoga teacher I go to the class.
Do you
I'm
tell
like,
her
oh my
that
god,
I love you?
No way. I always just leave. I'm like, thanks, this is a great class, and I fucking walk out. There was when I first went back Monday. It was like this 40-year-old lady with like just total silver fox. She had like young, soft features, long, just like gray hair, and I was just, oh my, she was so wise, dude.
God.
She was telling me about like my stress and like
How
not being
wise was
afraid, saying like, don't be afraid, and I was just laying there like, oh my god.
She was telling you not to be afraid?
Telling everyone, dude, not to be
That's
afraid.
awesome.
Don't let your fear conquer you. And I'm like, yeah, don't let your fear conquer you. I love you so much.
Dude, that's all. Does occasionally do those ladies fuel your fucking PMO?
I will say with no FAP, it has been a challenge at yoga. They're two things that don't really mix.
No fat.
Yeah, not fapping and going to yoga is a tough combo because it's like yoga. The whole point, everyone's like, it's like spiritual enlightenment, all this stuff. Whatever it does, it gives girls literally perfect butts. So, and you have to look around to see what's going on, and it's just like
Because society trained you to look.
society trained me to like see fucking butts and spandex pants.
Fucking society, dude.
I can't believe they made
What
me
a
such
cultural
a
learned
dog,
fucking
dude.
thing for men to like.
Can't believe they made me such a dog.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, yoga's fucking sick, dude. It's my favorite thing in the world.
really.
I love yoga.
I've heard it was nice.
It's fantastic. I've been trying to get you to go.
Have you?
Yeah, I've asked you once. You said you want to do it
When are you going next?
tomorrow.
How much does it cost?
I would
20?
I would fully fork.
I'll fucking go to yoga with you.
Oh yes, dude. If we're gonna get to
I'll
yoga
definitely
class,
go to yoga with
You want to do a hot yoga or no?
I would like to do a hot yoga.
All right, I'll get a hot yoga
Oh
class.
my god, I'm gonna die. Oh fuck, I have a fucking audition tomorrow.
Okay, that's fine.
I got to find out what
You
time.
dude. If you're going to be doing auditions and acting, you have to start doing yoga.
True.
You have to start talking
Wait till you hear what this audition's for.
What
dude.
is it?
For the Puppy Bowl. I'm going to be a coach at the Puppy Bowl. Dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
I don't think I'll get it.
Why not?
I don't know. That's a pretty big fucking. A lot of fucking idiots watch the Puppy Bowl, dude.
Dude, you could
That's
definitely.
a big deal.
What do you have to do to? What do you have
I'd
to
be
do to
a
audition?
coach. I don't know. I got to go to this casting agency.
You want my
tomorrow.
Akita t-shirt?
Please.
You want my Rottweiler
Skin
t-shirt? Which
tight
t-shirt do you want?
Akita shirt. No, I'll probably just go tracksuit. Let them know I'm a fucking coach.
You gotta dress like a dog trainer. Tuck in a polo.
No,
pull up some
it's
fucking...
a football coach.
Oh,
That's the role.
Oh, dude, ND polo.
I would be. Yeah, exactly. I'm dressed like a football coach right
Holy
now.
shit,
So the role is to be like a.
dude! You're definitely
coach with the
gonna
puppies.
get this.
I don't know.
Let me see your Gruden face.
My Gruden face?
make a
I'm
Gruden
not going
face.
to make a face for the podcast.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
No, if I get it, that'll be fucking hilarious.
Dude, that'd be-
Because it'll be the corniest shit on earth.
No, dude, the Puppy Bowl.
Puppy Bowl, the jokes are like, hey, we're Team Rough. We got to face
Oh
against
my
Team
god,
Fluff.
dude, you have to do it.
I'm going to do it. I think it'll be hilarious.
Damn.
And then I'm gonna be in the Puppy Bowl, and then then the Hitler impersonation from the live cast is gonna surface, dude. I'm gonna get fired from Team
What
Fluff.
if you became like Danny Tanner?
That'd be sick.
You landed like, well, Danny Tanner, I guess, couldn't do that anymore. There will be no more Danny Tanner. Someone will leak this stand up during Full House. And be like, look what this motherfucker talks
oh
about.
my god, yeah,
There,
that's
there will be. He was the last Danny Tanner.
true.
That'll never happen again.
Well, until I get hooked up at the Puppy Bowl, I have to cut down the
Dude, if
fucking.
the Puppy Bowl had to cut ties with you,
if
it
I
would
had
be
to
the
cut ties with
funniest-
everything else to be on the Puppy Bowl, that would be the funniest shit in the world.
What would you have to cut ties
I'll
with?
fucking bury this cast right now to be
That'd
on
be
the Puppy
so
Bowl.
funny, dude. You should.
No, that's so I got to do that tomorrow. Big day tomorrow.
What's the casting agency? Whatever it is, yeah.
Philly something.
I forget. I only know one, so whenever I hear it,
Yeah.
I'm like, I know that one.
Yeah, it's probably that one.
Yeah.
Loftus.
No.
Shit.
Heary. I always
I don't know
hear
if I should have
Heary.
named any of this. I don't know if that matters at all. I doubt it.
No, I doubt I'll get back
There's
to
no
it.
way that matters.
I went to an acting class one time.
Really?
Dude, I was like, my whole thing was like, if I got in a commercial, made money off that, that'd be awesome. And I went to acting school because it was like a lot of the schools are tied to casting agencies.
Yeah.
So you go to you pay the money, take the class, and they see you and blah blah blah. And dude, literally, it was just like people sitting like we're sitting like a table and a chair and being like, the thing's called the Meisner technique. So I'd be like, I'd have to say something about you, and then you'd repeat it back with a different inflection. So I'd be like, your shirt is gray, and you'd be like, my shirt is gray, and I'm like, your shirt's gray, and you'd be like, my shirt is gray, and you just go back and forth.
God.
And I sat in the back, and I was like, fuck, I can't do it, dude.
Oh my god.
I can't do it.
That sucks. No way.
My shirt is gray, and then like people were like,
My shirt's gray?
literally, dude, we should Meisner this whole. We
No.
should start Meisnering. And then you switch it up, get all like impromptu,
All right,
and be
you
like,
want a Meisner one?
yeah,
All right.
it's Meisner.
You want a Meisner?
Yeah.
Meisner one? All right. The Holocaust didn't happen.
The Holocaust didn't happen.
The Holocaust didn't happen, dude.
The Holocaust didn't happen.
The Holocaust didn't happen.
Holocaust didn't happen.
The Holocaust
That's Meisner technique.
did not happen.
That's Meisner
That's a
technique.
good Meisner.
I just read a book on it too.
Really? On the Holocaust?
Yeah, it did. Apparently, it did.
Which book?
Modern Man's Search for a Soul or something.
You
Frankel.
read it?
Yeah, I read it through fucking
Physically?
airwaves. Through
Oh,
airwaves,
God
dude. It
damn
came
it.
through, and I just deciphered it.
You listened to this.
Dude, it's fucking, that shit is...
We shouldn't. After all the fucking Hitler jokes in the first half of this, we probably
That's a
should.
clever take on the Meisner technique.
We should probably get out of the
That's a clever
Holocaust jokes.
That's a clever take on the Meisner technique.
Yeah. Also, I guess I should.
That would also be funny if you went to one of those, because you're supposed to be like, your eyes are green. You'd be like, my eyes are green. If you like sat down, there's like 40 people in the
Yeah.
room. You're like, the Holocaust didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, the Holocaust didn't happen? That is fucking funny.
Yeah. That's. Yeah. I still have anxiety about the podcast.
Why?
The live cast.
Brittany didn't help, man. She called you a racist
Oh,
today
well,
after.
I mean, people call me racist. That's what's gonna happen when you're a fucking edgelord like me, dude. I'm just an edgy fucking comic. Some people aren't gonna get it.
I drove her and a friend home, and I was like, it's humor, man. Like, it's all a joke. And she's like, you don't understand. Like, there was parts of that. I'm like, that's fucking, I know that's him. And I'm like,
Well,
it's a joke.
if I had charged the stage with a bottle, I might be deflecting onto somebody else also. I might be like, wow, that guy was racist. I'd be like, wait, didn't you charge the stage with a bottle? That was a joke.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
racism was real.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
So I commend her for that. That's a good move.
It's a fair point.
It's a solid fucking deflection.
I'm just deepening the rift.
I mean, it's funny.
It is funny.
I'm okay with it.
It is funny.
It's up to her to
Come
decide
back.
if we're all right.
We'll do a lunch, dude. We'll talk it out.
That
Come
might
to
be
the house.
a rough lunch,
No,
dude.
we'll go to lunch.
Don't come to the house.
We're gonna go to Apple. We're gonna go to TGI Fridays, and we're gonna have a lunch, and we'll discuss.
So right now, Matt's babe thinks I'm actually racist, and
I don't think you noticed what I did there with the setting.
what'd you say?
We're gonna go to TGI Fridays on lunch special.
Is that all black people or something?
Yeah. You're gonna be at Fridays, dude. I'm like, all right, I'll moderate the conversation. Dude, the eavesdropping would be so
Oh my
fucking
god,
intense.
her being like, "You're fucking racist," and me just be like, "No, I'm not." I'll get my ass kicked in 10 minutes.
That was my first online date. I went to TGI Fridays with a woman who was Puerto Rican and Lebanese, and we sat down. She was like, "There's way too many black people in here."
Whoa.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
Hey,
Like that to me is racist. That's
that'd be
I'm
a
like,
good.
damn.
There's too many black people in here. There are too many black people in here.
But I was
There's
like,
too many black people in here.
I was sitting there. I was
that's
like,
a nice
yo. I was
technique.
like sitting there. I'm like, what? She was like, I mean, I'm just saying, like they're really loud. And I was like, all right. And she was like, I can say that I'm Puerto Rican. And I was like,
no,
I don't
doesn't
know,
matter
man.
what you are. You can't say that.
Yeah, I was
Even
like,
if
I
you were
don't
black,
know.
I'd be like, "Whoa."
If you're black, you can say it. You're allowed.
You're allowed to say it, but it's still like, you take it easy.
Yeah, that's true. They're not going to let. I mean, the TGIA.
That's how woke I am, dude.
The
I'm not into this
TGIF,
racism
the
shit.
TGIF eavesdroppers would be like, even on a
Yeah,
black
that's-
person, like what?
No, we should have our meeting at the VFW I just did in New Jersey. That'd be a good setting for me, dude.
I was going to say Aubon Pain, but that wouldn't help either.
No,
Like a nice like Villanova cafe.
there's nowhere on earth that would
No.
support me other than we'd have to
This
head
basement.
We'd have to head west.
The only place real conversations can happen is in this basement.
Get her on the cast.
No, that would be fucking no way.
No, all right.
Not have my babe on the cast. She'd come do it actually in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but she
no.
actually is trying to have a career,
Oh, she would do it.
so that might be negative.
That wouldn't hurt her career at all.
All right, good. Well, yeah, I hope that she and I
No, you guys will bury the
can
hatchet.
mend our differences.
She's already every time the shit you text me, she laughs at all the time.
Yeah, well,
give a
we've
fuck.
always had that relationship.
Yeah.
It's always been pretty.
She doesn't give a fuck. I'm
Volatile.
just playing it up, kind of fucking with you.
Well, it is fucking with me. I don't want to hear my friend's girlfriend doesn't like me.
She doesn't give a fuck.
I don't want to hear that.
No, she like that next day was laughing at shit you're sending me.
Good. Yeah, well, I was. That was another thing. There was
Yeah.
on top of. So, my friend tried to fight me, or did fight me technically. Then
You might have blacked out and called him the N-word though.
no,
That's at play.
Dude,
That's
that's
at play.
ridiculous. I would never do that. And that motherfucker Beezer came fucking running over and was like, "What the fuck happened? Did Shane call him the N-word?" I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Because then, even though he was kidding. Somebody overheard that and was like, I think Shane called him the N. It's like, dude, that's not what I said. He sucked at comedy and he fucking tried to fight me. That's it.
Oh my god.
But so that I had the
That
anxiety
sucks.
from the fight.
That sucks that happened. And that
Oh, I
like
know.
rumor started,
I
and
know.
instantly people were like,
Shane
write down the
definitely said
rumor
the
mill.
N-word.
But Shane said the N-word. And people were probably like, fine. They probably have a doomsday
Yeah.
clock when you publicly say the N-word. Like, it's happened.
So then, so I had the anxiety from that, then the anxiety from the old guys. Just, I wasn't
Yeah.
happy with the fact that I was screaming, "You old pussy" at them. I mean, I could have handled it better. It was hilarious, but
Well, that is isn't
Felt
that
bad.
that is kind of weird though. How there is like a. It's weird to think how little control of yourself you are. Like anyone. Like
Yeah.
you wake up and you're like, think of the stuff you did yesterday, and you're like. Fuck! I did all
Yeah,
this
yeah,
shit
yeah.
I didn't want to do, and I keep telling myself I won't do, and I keep doing it. That's a
Well-
weird part of people.
that's booze.
Not even just booze, though, in your everyday
If
life.
I'm sober, I can pretty well. I mean, look, I'm a complete disciplinarian. We're looking at my pile of clothes, my shitty room.
I'm telling you, man, that's stuff I've been getting really into, trying to learn about. Like
Trying to learn how you keep
it's
making
called
the
your
same
shadow
mistakes.
side. It's your shadow side.
Well, my shadow side's a motherfucker.
There's a whole part of you, dude, that's working against you. There's people who
Dude.
have like subconscious death wishes and shit. Like people who drive real fast and recklessly, like they wouldn't kill themselves, but like
Yeah.
part of them's like, fuck this.
My anxiety and depression since the live podcast has been at an all-time
Really?
high. Dude, I've been so
Why?
bummed. I don't know. I'm just bummed as fuck.
I've been fucking walking on
I'm
water,
bummed
dude.
as fuck. Not just about the podcast, but just
Yeah.
about comedy, just about everything. It's just a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then
Well, it's a tough. It is tough time right now, man,
just
because it's
sucks
like
dick.
it's a tough time for stand up right now. It really fucking is.
It fucking dude. And we talked about it in the last podcast. It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck do I have to do to get the things. I'm not, and people that are listening to this are like, I'm not trying to compare myself to fucking Aziz or some other minor. I'm talking about middle level comics that whoever's listening to this has no fucking idea who I'm talking about. But they're getting booked and paid and fucking on shit that I just can't get.
Yeah.
Because I'm a fucking white guy. Not entirely because of that.
I hear you.
But that helps the problem.
You got to church up your act, dude. You got to go in there and be like, my girlfriend, dude. Fucking
no, fuck that. I'm gonna fucking stay the course, dude. Louis fucking laid the groundwork, dude. Now I got to follow that
all the way to the end,
all the way through with Louis.
He's a porn addict, dude. That's the ground. He laid the ground of a porn addict.
Damn it, dude. And now I already regret that saying that. Saying that shitty statement.
Louis is not your North Star anymore.
Not Louis. I'm talking
you're saying now?
Talking
now
about
there's
comedy.
So you've basically you're telling me now that more or less the feminists have won and implanted their little voice in your head.
No, I'm not worried about sounding offensive.
But
I'm worried about sounding like a fucking crybaby.
Oh,
about being like I'm so good and nobody will listen.
Well, no, you can
get
a room. You can get a room of people to laugh really hard consistently. Yeah. So at some point, it's like, all right, well, let me fucking
what's
get paid.
Next?
Yeah, I'm doing. It's like if you're an electrician, you can fix everyone's fucking electrical, and just no one calls you, and you're like, what the fuck?
And then when you do get a call, you fix it well.
Yeah. And then they're like, all right, thanks.
Well, we have a lady electrician. She does half as good a job, but we like her better. Yeah. It'll fucking kill you.
But there's not like that would be, it's totally different because you need there's like an outside force and all that, like booking agencies and all that stuff. Electrical is like, just don't be on drugs. Just don't be on drugs.
Yeah.
It was good starting into it. I was like, well, why is it different? I'm like, oh, because there's a bunch of other stuff.
But it's just...
No one's like, I have this trans electrician, and it's like, people are like, wow, cool. Fucking, they'll plug in the outlet. They're like, yeah, cool, it works.
It's very depressing.
Yeah,
it's been bothering the fuck out of me.
It sucks. But
I'll get back. It's just because I did a shitty show on Saturday. I did a fucking packed VFW in South Jersey.
That doesn't help.
And they were fucking animals the whole time.
That's the opposite part of,
Yeah, but then I was leaving and I did well for fucking 40 minutes. I didn't even tell a joke. I was just talking. Just joke, like fucking around. Which, without sounding like a cunt, a lot of these people can't do. A lot of other comics, if they were in the situation I was just in on Saturday, would have died.
Yeah.
And I turned it into at least something.
Yeah.
And then I was driving and I was by myself being a fucking arrogant dickhead. And I was like...
I'm the best.
No, but not that I'm the best, but it's just like those people can't do that. They can't go to a VFW, a club, and a black room and do well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's true, though, man. It's even like...
And do well. Look, again, I do just want to make sure I'm not...
No, dude.
Because that's another thing that's been bothering me. I don't want to sound like a fucking loser here.
You don't sound like a loser because it's like you'd have to have gone and done a VFW or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I've gone to things before similar where it's like long show. I go up at the end and I just fucking eat a dick. But I'm up there just like, fuck these guys. I hate this. But it's really hard. Yeah. It's also hard too because it's a bunch of like, imagine going into a bunch of like drunk 50-year-olds and just entertaining them. It's like... and they're strangers. Like you go to a family party, you don't just erase your brain from everyone you know, and you're like, all right, I got to make everyone in my family laugh right now, while they're all together and united, and just have that weird friendliness going. It's like something you'll never understand unless you do.
Going into a VFW like that, where it's a club, it was like a sportsman club.
Yeah,
and so it's just a bunch of fucking like dock workers in South Jersey and their families.
Yeah.
And it was like they all had inside jokes. They were all talking to each other. And
it's a bunch of like blueberry merchants.
And you just stand. There's no stage. You just fucking stand at the edge of the hall, at the edge of this big fucking hall, this room.
I mean, dude, it's literally nightmarish.
With a shitty mic. The sound on the mic was horrible.
Never works, dude.
It was crazy.
It never works. They literally think about that. I mean, and a lot of people don't even want to public speak at all. But imagine it's like I've gone into one of those shows before, set all the sound equipment up myself. Speakers, ran the wires, and just turned around. I was like, all right, you guys ready for a show? And then it was just like there's just like a bunch of grandmoms like shoveling cake in their mouths. It's like it's hard to even express.
And it's tough to explain to them, like, you guys suck.
Oh yeah, to a room full of people.
Like people are like, you're not funny. It's like, no, this is great.
Yeah.
You guys suck.
Yeah, everything you like sucks. Yeah, that's
but
like...
then, I mean, how often am I going to have to keep telling people and telling myself that? I'm like, no, I'm good. You guys suck. And that's something that's just the whole comedy thing is such a fucking mind fuck.
It is.
Because and then by the end of this month, I'm booked for like 5 weekends straight at clubs, and it's like, fuck yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
During that stretch, I'll be like, dude, comedy is the best thing in the world.
I'm the best. Comedy's
but right
the best.
now, I think I'm off this weekend. So that means a lot of time with fucking just sitting around.
That's so funny. Whenever like I took a break from stand up, but I would start seeing my calendar. If it was empty, I'd be like, yes.
Oh,
So I just hate all day. I spend just dreading it, being like, where am I going? Who's
I
going
love
to
it.
be there?
I love it.
I'm like, oh. Then I
need
get
it.
there and I'm like, it's not right. This is it's not
No,
set
that
up
happens.
right. Unless it's a club with like packed, I'm like, this is great.
Yeah, of course.
Anything off the beaten path, and I've done them before and I can do them, but I'm like, the more and more I'm like, when I see those like fucking like fizzy old eyes looking at me, I'm just like, those carbonated fucking old people eyes. I'm just like, man, fucking
Arms crossed, sitting there. There was a table. It was really funny to make fun of them because the rest of the room liked it. And there was a table dead center front row.
Yeah.
4 people, like literally like a semicircle around me. Like I was basically at the foot of their table talking to everyone else, and these 4 old people just couldn't be less happy with what was going on. Like I would say the word pussy or something like that, and I could see them all just like look down at their feet.
Oh my God.
This old dude was sitting there with his arms crossed and just fucking 1,000-mile stare just through the table, just sitting there. I was like, oh my God,
dude,
buddy.
think about like, so how old was that guy, do you think?
65.
So that guy was raised he was born a long
70.
time ago. He was a good boy. He's good. He went to church. He was an older boy. He's a good boy for his parents, and he's 80 years old or whatever he is now, 60.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to be a good boy at the comedy show, dude. And everyone's laughing at you saying pussy, and he's just like, I'm not going to laugh.
I know.
I'm not going to
What
go to
was-
hell.
what
He's
was
probably like,
funny-
I don't want to go to hell. I'm not going to laugh.
What was funny is
so
a couple
weird.
times the ladies at the table they were at started like to chuckle, and they would try to hide it, and I'd be like, no, you fucking laughed. I was like, sir, do you see that? She laughed at me saying pussy.
Oh, my God. He wasn't having that at all.
I don't care about that. Like that shit's I'm cool with doing shitty shows.
Yeah.
But it's just I guess people don't understand that being good at comedy isn't enough. Like people listening to this are probably like, what the fuck is this guy complaining about? But like doing well consistently isn't enough. Mm-hmm. Something just needs to happen, or
or
if you're a fucking straight white guy, it's
you got
tough.
to schmooze.
It's tough sled.
It's my dad's infamous saying, dude. Sometimes doing a good job's not enough. That's literally his number one saying. Sometimes you gotta smooth. You gotta start like you gotta start getting real Asian and buying gifts and like small business bribes.
I don't know, man.
You gotta start giving a lot of gifts out.
You think I should give out presents?
Start bribing, dude.
I don't have any gifts.
Get some, dude.
I'm looking around, dude.
Get some nude playing cards. Start handing out nude playing cards.
I've been playing this video game where you have to like go out and hunt and gather, not hunt, but just gather supplies from other abandoned houses to survive. And I realized that's all I do. Like I was just at my parents' house. I went over to my parents' house and I was like, "Ooh, Lucky Charms! Yes, I'm gonna take this."
The cabinet lights up with an exclamation point.
Yeah, I was in there. I was like, "Oh, nice, fucking cashews."
What's that game
Just getting
called?
canned goods. Nobody will know. It's called like This War of Mine.
That's a sick fucking title.
It's a real fucking badass game.
So that sucks though, because when you play it and you steal, people feel bad.
Yeah, well, they
That
feel bad
bothers
because
me
they
about the
stole
game.
it from somebody else's house who's also starving.
What
Those are
country?
other
What country is
civilians.
this?
I don't know. It's Eastern Europe.
They
It's
just
not
made
a
it's like
country.
Eastern. It's
Yeah.
like supposed to be Russia, basically. That sucks.
Yeah, it's a great game though.
It does
It's
sound
addicting
fun.
as fuck. I'd play it nonstop.
Yeah, I was watching you play it, and I was like, I don't know. Then I was like, damn, this is just the fact that like the fact that the characters have like different emotions is like a weird.
I've been playing. I can't stop playing.
Yeah, and you're like, it's weird to think like I got to make my fucking video game lady happy again. It's like that's a weird need. I guess it takes it off. You know, like
Well,
takes you off your own happiness. You're like,
when
nope,
I'm-
I got to get the video game lady
I'm
happy.
depressed,
Then I'll
so
be
it's
nice.
to. It's funny to watch these guys like sulk around the house, like in the video game house, and I'm just like,
you're like-
really actually sitting there sulking.
You're playing. You're like, cheer up, guys. It's gonna be all
It's
right.
like, come on. Civil War is almost over, guys. Meanwhile, I'm like, I can't do comedy because I'm white. Ugh.
I'm riding a nice crest of highs right now, and it's
Fuck
just,
you.
no, it's not good. When I hear people like it's just so bad, I'm like, yeah, well, you'll have a nice little something nice will happen. I'm in for a fucking fat crash, dude.
True.
Just like,
That is true. I was feeling myself for a minute.
yeah,
I was happy, and then the last like week or two, I just fucking hit a week since the podcast.
yeah.
I just hit a horrible wall.
I'm gonna, what happens to me is I'll like start to, like right now I have a new activity, so I'm like, oh, yoga. Love yoga.
I can't wait to
And,
wait.
like,
Hold on. Can I ask you what time is hot yoga tomorrow?
I'll have to look up the schedule, but it will probably go in like either the afternoon or evening, or we can
if
go.
it's evening, because I think my puppy bowl.
Dude.
If I get the puppy bowl, I promise to call one of the puppies an N-word.
Dude. If Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
God damn it. I forgot I was getting accused of being racist.
See?
Shouldn't have said that joke.
Too late.
But I mean, how funny would that be?
If you call a puppy the N-word?
On at the Puppy Bowl, which is like Animal Planet's like.
They would fucking edit you out. And
Of
send
course,
you
but I would give it a shot, dude. If I snuck onto the live shot of the puppies.
But no, the
Oh no.
whatchamacallit. Dude, there's a loop. You have an N-word loop in your head. Yoga will help break the N-word loop out of your head.
Damn, dude.
You're obsessed with the N-word.
I have 2 scripts, either Coach Ruff or Coach Fluff.
What are you going to take? Who's more like you?
I think I'm more fluff.
Think you're more fluffy?
I think I'm more of a player's coach.
That's good.
I hope this isn't me saying.
Dude.
No one's gonna fucking.
Yoga's going to break the loop for you.
So I have my auditions at 10:30 tomorrow.
10:30 a.m.?
Yeah. Hot yoga after a nice audition, dude.
This-
I'm pretty
you-
much LA lifestyle.
Bring the script to yoga and read it while you're in the downward dog.
I'm not gonna be able to do one of the fucking poses.
Yeah, you will. You can do that downward dog. Please. I'm not. We're definitely doing it now.
I promise I'll
can't
do it,
wait.
but you better not photograph or do anything.
won't take a photo.
I'm
You know,
gonna
I would
fart.
never-
I'm gonna fart in there.
I
I'm
would
gonna
never-
laugh the whole time.
I would never bring my phone in the
You and
yoga.
me are gonna laugh the entire.
I wouldn't laugh.
fucking
I'm
time.
dead serious,
I
dude.
guarantee you and me, it's gonna be like school.
If you disrupt class and laugh, dude, they'll ask you to leave.
I'm gonna have to get kicked. I'm gonna get kicked
No,
out.
dude. You're self-sabotaging.
I'm not gonna self-sabotage. I guarantee you and me are in there.
I know.
guarantee
I
we're gonna be
couldn't, dude.
howling
I'd
laughing.
have to sit on the other end of the room. I wouldn't be able to sit
I'm gonna
next to you.
fart.
I wouldn't be
I'm
able to
gonna
sit
loudly fart. I'm so excited about this.
I couldn't sit next to you. I'd be laughing the whole time. Because, dude, it's intense, man. It's like
I'm not gonna be able to be serious.
It's 100 degrees. You don't have to be serious. They
fucking-
encourage you to kind of have fun, find your fun in your practice, dude. You might be sick at yoga,
I'm not.
doing headstands and shit in there.
Who's doing headstands?
I do headstands, dude.
I can't do a headstand, dude.
It's okay. It's okay to fall.
So if I just sit in there,
You can sit. Yeah,
I'm just gonna lay.
it's your own practice, dude. You could literally go in there and lay and sweat the whole time, and people would just be like, "Well, that guy's just chilling." No one would say a word to you.
All right.
You could lay in there. You could literally just lay down the whole time. Just
Nice.
being in the room, it's 100 degrees. You'll just sweat and have a good time.
I mean, I'm gonna do it, but I'm not.
Oh my
gonna,
God, I
I'm
can't
too
fucking wait.
dude. I can't even. I can barely stand.
There's-
My balance
dude,
is horrible.
I've seen some people walk in that I'm like, I don't think they're gonna be able to do it, and they hack it. It's hard. The first time I ever went, I sat down. And I was like, it's too hot in here. I'm gonna leave. And then like all these like old ladies came in. And I was like, I can't let old ladies beat me. And I was like, fuck it. And I did it. And I was just like, ugh. It's hard.
I'm sure it's very hard.
And it's like girls are so much better than boys at it.
Yeah.
Well, not like the best of the best. You know, it's kind of different. But
Yeah.
for the most part, there's like you and another dude in there who are kind of struggling. If a guy's good at it, I hate him. I'm like, fucking dick.
Do you wear yoga pants?
No, I wear like
You wear-
I
you
wear
fucking
bathing
jeans.
suits. I wear bathing suits and
Do you pop your shirt off?
no, I used to. The one place if I got
I
too
have a
hot, I
tank
would.
top, dude. I might have to rock that.
You
tank
should.
in
I would too, but the last time I was like, I don't need. I'm fine.
All right. Well, listeners just sitting here like, what,
Nah,
are these
dude, they
guys
wanna know.
planning
They're
a
ready-
hot
they're-
fucking hot yoga.
They're ready
sesh?
to go to yoga.
Dude, I'm only doing this because Joe Rogan talks about hot yoga.
That's fine.
Joe Rogan is king.
Yeah, that's the only reason I do anything. I can't wait, dude.
We should probably wrap this the fuck
Yeah.
up. Join the Reddit. I forgot to say that.
Matt's Secret Podcast. I
Matt's.
fucked up the spelling.
It's just called Matt's Secret
no,
Podcast.
I'm sorry. It's MS.
It's like, what the fuck, man?
It's MS Secret PODACAST. A little typo on my end. My bad.
I think I
MS
should,
Secret Podcast.
Should I be gay and promote shows?
Yeah,
No.
promote them.
No.
Why?
We'll just do the join the Reddit and review the podcast on iTunes. That helps us,
Yeah,
I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
And if you want to email us or contact us to get the rest of the live cast, I'm sure we'd be happy to
Yeah,
send it to you.
send her out
but
to you.
privately. I don't want this old guy listening to this and getting any ideas.
yeah, dude, we'll get sued.
But
I would love to get. It's just totally.
I
fucking
would love if it was you and
swarmed
me
into a
and that
lawsuit.
old guy going into the lawsuit
Yeah.
because we would bury him. But
know.
I do not want to drag the club into this
No, man, you
and
don't.
have to deal with
You don't. It wouldn't help you.
any of that. Yeah, it makes. I already feel like a fucking dickhead there.
Yeah. I feel more like Luke Skywalker right now from Rogue One, dude. I'm on the mountain right now, just fucking
are out
just
there.
swinging the fucking sword around.
No, you're fucking. you're a bitch, dude.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're a lapdog.
Not a lapdog, dude. Not a lapdog.
All right. Sorry, I called you.
I don't care.
What do you think of Jared Dukes? He's the guy who said you were a lapdog.
He's fine. He's he's welcome to his opinion. I disagree. I'm all about open dialogue.
When you
dude.
challenged him to a fight, he texted me and was like, "Would I beat him up?" I was like, "No."
Oh, dude, no
I was
way.
like, "Matt would fuck you up," and he was like, "All right, tell him I'm sorry."
I mean, I don't really care, honestly.
No, that was good. Yeah, we'll get a hot cast next week.
Yeah, man.
We'll get back to ourselves. Dude.
We had to drop this. We had to let people.
We had to explain what's going on in the world.
Yeah,
dude.
we had to drop.
Next week we'll be back. I promise. Asian accents next week. I promise.
You're gonna leave yoga, dude, and you're just gonna be here like one thing about your teaching, and you have to learn that life is fleeting moment. That's all. It's like Instagram.
I can't wait to fart
it's like
and
Instagram.
get you banned. I'm gonna get you banned from your yoga
Don't,
class.
dude. Right now. I'm on a 30-day for $40. I'll be so mad if I can't go back.
They're probably gonna kick you out if you bring me.
I would denounce you, dude.
I'll try not to laugh.
Dude,
There's no way I'm laughing if you're not.
you wouldn't laugh, dude.
All right, we'll see.
I'll
Next
be,
week,
I'll
tune
be,
in to
I'll
hear
be
how
straight as an arrow, dude.
All right,
I'm gonna fucking crush you, dude.
join our fucking lame ass Reddit and review our shit on iTunes.
Bye.
God bless.
Praise the Lord, I was born to travel. Feeling like Slash in front of the chapel.